What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out today's video. In today's video, we'll be diving into the best and fastest method to farm for exotic class items as a solo player. Dual Destiny might be the route that you need to go to get your first class item, but you might find that it won't be the most time-efficient method to farm for more, especially now that the double loot glitch has been patched. There's 64 total combinations that each exotic class item can drop with, so that would have you rerun that Dual Destiny mission enough times to make your ears bleed. And I'm all good on that. There's Fireteam Finder options, but that's not always the most friendly option for some players. Even if you do go with that option, it can be a bit of a pain in the ass to get another capable player to properly farm the Dual Destiny mission. And it's for that reason that I've come to find solo farming these class item combinations to be a much better option. So how does one solo farm exotic class items? The simple answer is that after obtaining your first, you can acquire more through random chests here on the Pale Heart, and there's a 2% drop chance out of each chest. The complicated answer requires some prerequisites. Technically, you could obtain these class items through overthrow events, completing cysts, and opening corrupted chests, but all of that's going to take way too much time. The Pale Heart has three main sections: the Blooming, the Landing, and the Impasse. Now, we're not worried about the Blooming. That place is filled with hurdles and so many vertical obstructions. The Impasse and the Landing are quite different, and they're going to be our prime destinations to speed loot chests and collect as many exotic class items as possible. To optimize your speed, I would recommend utilizing a sword with Eager's Edge, and there's a couple of them out there now. Strand Grapple with the Navigator is always a great choice. A Skimmer, if you've got one, would be great, and any exotic armor that might give you bonuses towards mobility. You'll also need the Wombo Detector Ghost mod. This will automatically detect any chest that's within 50 meters. So all you gotta do is quickly navigate through the terrain, and your ghost is gonna do the rest. When you load into each of these destinations, just after spawning in, a big boom and flash of light will cascade across the horizon. This usually happens about 15 seconds after spawning in. When this happens, all of the chests in the area will spawn in. Now, if we're in the Landing, we're going to be starting from our spawn-in location, zipping all the way around the map in a big clockwise rotation. There should be 5 total chests that spawn in at each location, and after they've been looted, there is a cooldown. Their location is random, but there's only a number of places that they will ultimately spawn, which is why making a big clockwise circle around the whole map is going to help you hit all the points. The key is ignoring all of the enemies. You're not completing bounties, you're not completing patrols, you're only farming for exotic class items, so that needs to be the priority, not killing things. Once you've made it back around to the start, go straight down into the middle, pick up any chests that are down in those caves, and as soon as you've gotten that 5th chest, relocate over to the other area. So if we're now in the Impasse, we're starting from the middle of the map. So once that beam of light flashes through, we're going to beeline over towards the back left, where the paranormal activity tracker is. Sweep all the way around the map towards the Lost sector, go around the rocks, and then back across the bridge. Hit up the shed, and then check under the bridge. Once you've gotten that 5th chest, the other area will probably still be waiting on a cooldown. So instead of wasting any time, what would be better would be to just go to orbit, refresh the whole planet, and then jump right back in. This also reduces the likelihood of any glitched out chests and instances. Even with a 2% drop chance, if you can perfect the path that you take while circling through each of the areas, you'll be able to get way more exotic class items this way, way more than you would have been able to out of completing Dual Destiny. And even though this is set up as a solo farm, you're more than welcome to bring your friends, since up to 3 Guardians can be in the same instance. So if you've been struggling to get more of those class items to drop, then try utilizing the tips and methods that we've gone over today, and hopefully you'll see some instant success. If you've got any other tips and tricks to help your fellow Guardians out, then be sure to let us know those in the comments down below. Thank you as always for checking out the video. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated, and both really do help support the channel. If you're a new Light Guardian, just starting your journey, or a battle-hardened veteran, just looking for a new home, then be sure to check out the Discord link that's down in the description, and join one of the greatest communities in all of Destiny. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.